Well, it's Throwback Thursday again, and I want to share with you a story that I'll never forget if I live to be 500 years old. Well, I'm going to do my best to live to be 500 years old. It was a cold night. It was Lake Kissimmee. There were overturned boaters, and our Marine Patrol went there to rescue them. There were two deputies that went out in a patrol boat, Sergeant Gary Shiver and Deputy Tim Glover. The water was about 45 degrees, 50 degrees. The wind was blowing 50 miles an hour, and it was the middle of the night. Darrel Brown, who was our pilot, was helping with another rescue on another lake because this horrible storm came up overnight. As our deputies went out, a gust of wind caught their boat and turned them over. So the deputies on the shore kept waiting to hear back from the sergeant and Deputy Glover, but we heard nothing from Sergeant Shiver. They contacted our helicopter pilot, Darrel Brown, who was simply the very best, who was flying a Robinson R-22, which is a small helicopter. He flew into the storm to save his partners, and he located them. He located them clinging to their patrol boat, which had been flipped upside down by a mighty wave and the strong wind. They directed other deputies out. They could only rescue one deputy at a time. Deputy Glover said, "Take the sergeant first. I'm bigger and stronger than he is." So they put Sergeant Shiver in the boat and took him to shore. Then they came back and rescued Deputy Glover. All while Darrel Brown hovered overhead in this very small helicopter. Our deputies are alive today because of Darrel Brown, simply the best helicopter pilot that ever worked here at the sheriff's office. But that's not all to the story. Darrel Brown was our one-legged helicopter pilot. That's right. He had cancer and had to have one leg removed, and still with one leg could fly a mission that on paper they would tell you is impossible to survive. Darrel risked his life that night and saved our deputies. And we in turn found the other boaters that were stranded and rescued them. It was a horrible night with a very successful, happy ending. Darrel Brown's gone on to heaven now, but his memory will linger with all of us forever. Darrel Brown was our hero then and our hero today in our heart. Godspeed, my friend.